Hello, welcome to Asian Picture. It is April. Hold on, let me just mute myself. April 17th here in Korea. It's about 12:30 here in Korea. So I hope it's not too late, not bothering your bedtime, because I tried to stream about an hour ago, and we were kind of facing technical issues. We were uploading to both Facebook and YouTube at simultaneously, and I think some network could not just hold it. So I'm sorry, and let me just do it again. And I hope you guys are staying healthy from the virus. And today I just wanted to give you a quick overview of this all-new fourth generation Kia Sedona, also called as a Kia Carnival even here in Korea, which will be debuting here in Korea in this July. So we are going to do this live. So if you do have any questions or anything you'd like to see, please do let me know in the comment section so we can show you more things you like to see and try to answer as much as we know up to this point. Okay, and if you love cars and car reviews, please do support us by subscribing to our channel and also hit the bell notification. Let me just check that we are not lagging here. Okay, I think we're fine this time. So let's get going. And so why don't we talk about third generation so we can refresh your mind about the third generation. This is actually the Kia Sedona minivan from Kia that is being sold exactly like this, looking like this here in Korea. The third generation Kia Sedona was actually introduced in year 2014 as 2015 year model, and you guys probably know it as Kia Sedona, but it's called as Kia Carnival here in Korea, and it's been selling quite nicely, and especially here in Korea because it's roominess, interior, and various seating configurations. Here in Korea, you could get the third generation Kia Sedona with 7, 9, or 11 seats. So, I mean, I tried 11 seats and it was just too crowded. So I think up to 9 people is about maximum. So, but it's very roomy inside. And here in Korea, they're also selling the high limousine model, which, as you can see on the top, it's got extended roof line. So when you go inside, I could even stand in the car in the middle without no problem. So here in Korea, the all-new, third generation Kia Sedona is sold with 3.3 liter V6 and 2.2 liter diesel, made it to 8-speed automatic. And as of the third generation, there's no all-wheel drive, but we're going to talk about powertrain pretty soon. But so stay tuned as well. And we're going to also show you the interior, exterior, and powertrain options for the all-new fourth generation. So stay tuned for that as well. So I think we're on the same page now. So let me just show you this spy shot image from Motor One. So thank you, Motor One, and I left a link in the description in case you guys like to read their full article. And also please support Motor One as well, because we could not start this review without their spy shot images. Yes, lots of concealment, but you can certainly see that it's got very narrow and sharp looking headlamp for a minivan. And if you see, it's got very different type of grille. Like I showed you, the third generation has very wide, lots of space between the pattern, but this one seems to be very jammed together. So and I think Kia wanted to make this new Sedona more like an SUV, so it looks more rugged. Minivans have like a sloping the front end, but this one seems to be more like an outward. So guys, do let me know what you think about the first look on the future Kia Sedona. I think it looks pretty good, but a lot of concealment. So I wanted to show you something better, so I really searched on the internet and found this Club Carnival. It's a Korean forum about Carnival, so I left a link in the description in case you guys would like to visit the forum. So thank you, Club Carnival. Could not do it without you guys either. And also support Club Carnival. And They have lots of pictures and lots of things going on about Carnival. And you see this one. This one is actually taken at night, which gets us very view about the headlamp system. And as you can see, you can also confirm it. It's got very narrow and slanted headlamp system. And I made it in a red box, but I'm not sure what that thin line is for, stretching from the headlamp downward. I hope it's not a DRL because it seems to be quite narrow for a DRL, but I think it would look very nice for a minivan. And Kia is also giving us a fog lamp. Some might say, why do we need a fog lamp for Sedona or minivan? But, why not? I would just take it without saying anything. It might be foggy and more lights better, I think. And it certainly brings, I think, more better design issues with the all-new Kia Sedona. So guys, do let me know what you think about the front design, and let me just quickly move over to the side design. Lots of concealment as well. We have better images coming soon, so stay tuned. And if you see, it's still maintaining that minivan-like, Sedona silhouette, because they obviously have to maximize the interior volume. So looks very nice. Even third generation had a small window near the A-pillar, but this one also has it. And this fourth generation actually has a side mirror bolted below the waistline, which will, I think, improve visibility looking outward like this. So it looks very nice. And from this spy shot image from Motor One, it's testing on snow because I think it's going to have an all-wheel drive system. Third generation Kia Sedona, the minivan, does not support all-wheel drive system. So, we Korean journalists are, guessing that the Kia is built the all-new thing, all-new Kia Sedona on a very, very new platform. So, I think there's a platform that you can use from Hyundai Palisade, Kia Telluride, many things. So, and even Kia Sorento. So they're not confirming about all-wheel drive system, but there's lots of speculations that it's going to have a all-wheel drive system. So guys, do let me know what you think about the all-wheel drive system and view from the side. And let me just show you the rear. Just lots of camouflage. Cannot see anything. So let's just ask our Korean forum for help again. Let me just move out of the way so you guys can see it better. And it looks just like the front. It also has a very narrow tail lamp, but it seems to be not 100% connected, but like 80% connected in the middle. And it looks pretty darn, daring for minivan, I would say. And if you see, the license plate is really right below the tail lamp. So, the third generation had a license plate on the lower bumper, but this guy has it right below the tail lamp. So, why not? And I like to see it in person. And also Club Carnival also confirmed that it will have hidden type wipers for the rear windows, and also dual roof for the fourth generation. And just like my Hyundai Palisade and also third generation Carnival, only the front one opens. So only the front one is sunroof, and the rear one is actually moonroof. Only the cover just rolls out. Okay, so yeah. So like I said, a lot of concealment. So I'm going to actually get some help from a Korean YouTuber called Acha. I left a link in the description, and I'm going to show you the front design and the rear design. He's a very talented. He draws rendering images himself with the computer. So please do support Acha as well, and I'm going to show you the front design right now. So let me just play for you guys.
의 휠하체는 마치 모하비처럼 볼륨감이 더 강조될 예정입니다.
So I don't know how he does. He just like draws everything. here we go.
사이드미러는 신형 소나타 K5처럼 플래그
So it looks
타입으로
like
배치되어
it's a
운전자의
the side
시야가
mirror is
더
actually going to be
용이해지겠습니다.
bolted on the bottom.
또한
And,
3열 창가에는
just like the
기아차
all-new
프로시대에서
Kia
보였던
Sorento,
무광
you're
크롬
gonna have
장식이
a
들어가면서
sharp spin,
측면
fin
이미지에 보다
design
경쾌한
for the
느낌을
side.
더하겠습니다.
I hope that's not too
대신에
big.
기존 A
Too big
필러에서
for me.
3열 상단 끝까지 이어졌던 윈도우 크롬 몰딩은 사라질 예정입니다. 마지막으로 측면 하단의 웨이스트 라인이 좀 더 위로 배치되면서 카니지를 강조하겠습니다.
Okay. So, there you go.
여러분이
So,
마음에 드는
yeah,
색상은
I mean,
무엇인가요?
from the side, it just looks like a
이
minivan.
예상도
But if you see the front, I wouldn't say this is most pretty design, but it will definitely stand out among the crowd, like among Toyota Sienna and Chrysler Pacifica. Yeah, and this grille pattern is something new. It's very dense for my taste, but overall the front shape seems to be more moving toward an SUV rather than minivan. So, guys, do let me know. And this is the image from Carnival Club. Thank you, guys. And this is what the new interior of the all-new Kia sedan will be like. And when I first saw this image, I was like, what? Is this some Genesis or something? And no, this is actually is going to be the interior of the all-new Kia Sedona. So it looks good. And I think this is all-new Kia Zera. I mean, Hyundai Zera. You guys don't have this in the United States. It's 2020 year model, and it's got 12.3-inch gauge cluster and 12.3-inch infotainment screen sandwiched together, just like Mercedes E-Class system. And I think they're just going to use that very similar treatment for the Carnival, and I'm very surprised they're going to use this very premium-looking interior for a minivan. So why not? I think that it's just Kia is just trying to be very competitive with the interior. Okay. So let's continue with the interior. I'm quite surprised to see that it's the all-new Kia Sedona will be using what do you call it? Mechanical gear shifter rather than new Kia Optimus do have dial type shift by wire system, but for some reason they're just sticking with the mechanical thing, and I don't know why, because usually the shift by wire system yields more room, so I don't know why they're sticking with the mechanical one. Okay, and it's going to have obviously electric parking with drive mode selector, and nice captain chairs in the middle, and also Club Carnival also confirmed that for the second row seats is going to also feature both heated and ventilation seats, because third generation only has heated seats for the third generation, but they're going to also add ventilation seats for the second row seat. So that's pretty nice. My Hyundai Palisade also has heated and ventilation seats for the second row, and it's very, very nice. And just like Hyundai Palisades, they're going to have a USB charging port right next to the first row seats. So it should be plenty of USB charging ports back there. And just like the all-new Hyundai Palisade and Kia Telluride, they're going to have a little speaker right next to the third row seats. So you guys can talk to each other. The driver can talk to the third row passengers through that mic. Hey, sit down, just like that, okay? So, yep, looks great. So guys, do let me know if you have any questions about the interior, okay? Just see you guys. Okay, so Robertson, you guys like mechanical. I do used to like mechanical too, but the shift by wire system, whether it's button type or dial type, it just yields more room inside. So I especially for the minivan, I thought they were going to use definitely use the dial type gear selector, but they're just going to stick with the mechanical. 11 seat options, well, they didn't confirm anything about the seating configurations. Like I said, currently we're offered with 7, 9, or 11 seats, but hopefully I think they're gonna give us more seats like this. The 7 seats is currently offered with 2 captain chairs for the second row seats. Yes, we're gonna talk about powertrain option pretty soon, so stay tuned a little bit. Sorry about the video sound taking over our sound. So, yeah, very nice. No fridge, I think. Okay, so if you guys don't have any questions about the interior, let me just move on to the talking about the powertrain. Okay, so this one you guys seem to like. As I told you before, the 3rd generation is actually offered with 3.3 liter V6 and also 2.2 liter diesel made it to 8-speed automatic. And 3rd generation is not offered with all-wheel drive system, but we are, speculating the all-new Kia Sedona will actually have carried over 2.2 liter diesel and also 1.6 liter turbocharged based hybrid system, which is also features here in Korea with all new 4th generation Kia Sorento. Kia is not selling the all new Sorento, 4th generation Sorento with hybrid system because they are having some issues with the government with the tax exemption for the hybrid. But yesterday I test drove it with my colleague, friend of Korean journalist here in Korea, and it's very, very nice system. I used to love a 2 liter based hybrid system with all new Hyundai Sonata hybrid. I thought that was like a perfect, but this one 1.6 liter turbo based, which gets assist from a 44.2 kilowatts electric motor, which makes about total system output of 230 horsepower and 259 pound-feet of torque, and the engine is made it to 6 speeds automatic, and overall it just drove very nicely. It can solely drive on EV mode, and it just pulls that very, very heavy SUV very nicely. So, and rather than 3.3 liter V6 carried over, I think they're going to use 2.5 liter turbo. Probably made it to 8-speed automatic, just like the all-new Kia Cadenza. Okay, so guys, do let me know. I think I showed you everything about the car. So do let me know if you have any questions about the car. Right now is a good time, okay? So, Tiger Nose Grill. Maybe, I don't know, it's hidden too hard. Yes, Eleanor, I think it's going to have 2 captain chairs in the middle for the second row because I've seen the pictures with that. Paddle shifters in a minivan. Well, because it has a mechanical gear shifter, maybe it's not going to have paddle shifters. If they do only give you shift wire system like a dial type or button type, definitely you're gonna get a paddle shifter. But if you get a mechanical gear shifter, they might not give you paddle shifter. I don't know, Rudolph, about the clear coat, but not yet, I don't know. Hybrid, yes, because here in Korea, most of the people buy the all-new Kia Sedona with the diesel model because 3.3 liter gasoline is just too not great with efficiency. But if they do roll out the hybrid model, it would be very, very nice. Yes, I think it will have cruise control, adaptive cruise control with lots of host of driving aids. So thank you guys, thank you. Yeah. Race mode, not sure about race mode, but it will probably feature sport mode. Okay. Yeah, I think it looks very promising. So, yeah. Okay, while you think about your questions, let me just give you a few updates on our channel. On 23rd, like I said, my fellow Korean journalist is going to let me borrow his all-new Kia 4th generation Kia Sorento hybrid that has 1.6 liter turbo based hybrid system. So we're going to actually drive, CT driving, very congested CT solo driving, and show you what the what type of the efficiency it will show, and we'll also get that time and also show you the beautiful scenery of Seoul, Korea as well. And so stay tuned for that. That's actually next week, and I think next week we'll also they will also show Hyundai will also release the Veloster End with DCT, but not sure whether they're going to throw a track day or let us have a track. I mean the press car. So stay tuned for that as well. Alright, so that's what is happening, next week and the following week. So, and I hope you guys, staying healthy from the virus, and we're just having a little difficult time too because they're not giving us a press car as much because of the virus as well. But we'll hope to show you a little bit more indoor contents and other contents as well. So yeah, stay tuned, and our channel has been growing very rapidly. A couple weeks. So thank you guys so much. We are almost pulling over 60K subscribers. So thank you so much. And like I said, we'll also try to show you Veloster N with DCT, and also all new 4th generation Kia Sorento with hybrid. So if you don't have any questions, I would like to end the show right now. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. And before you leave, please do support us by subscribing to our channel, and also hit that bell notification so you don't miss out in the future. Okay, so thank you guys, and see you soon, and stay healthy. Bye bye.